Good morning and welcome back to CityLine. With me, I have two individuals that are here to talk about Santa Visits Old Town, and why would he not? Please join me in welcoming Christopher Ubelhor. What a great last name. Tell me how it's pronounced in Indiana.
Ubelhor.
Ubelhor, but you said I could pronounce it Ubelhor.
Ubelhor is right.
It's a great last name. You are the executive director of the Job Carr Museum. Welcome, Christopher. And this beautiful woman next to you, Holly Stewart. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Program manager for Job Carr Museum. I love that little cabin. It is a fabulous. It's the cabin that could, and it does, doesn't it? So speaking of that, Christopher, if somebody doesn't know about the Job Carr Museum, what do we tell them?
Sure. Job Carr Cabin Museum is a small history museum on North 30th Street in Old Town Tacoma, and we are a replica of the first non-native dwelling in Tacoma. And so that dwelling was this cabin built in what is today Old Town by a man named Job Carr. In 1865, he built the cabin.
Wow.
And so Job Carr came out here on the Oregon Trail and decided to stake his claim in what's today Old Town, and built that cabin, and it became the kind of first community center of Tacoma, and the first post office. Just kind of a interesting and really a central part of the city's history.
Love that. That's impressive. So let's talk about who was Job Carr besides someone who came out here and staked their claim and said, this is going to be the city center.
Sure. Job Carr was kind of a pioneer in every sense of the word. So he was originally from New Jersey, lived in Indiana in his adult life, and actually I'm from Indiana.
Those Indiana people, you gotta watch them.
And he enlisted in the Civil War at the age of 45, which is pretty old to enlist in the Civil War back then, or at any time. And,
Yeah.
And so he was a Quaker, so he's a pacifist, but he was also an abolitionist, and so that's why he joined the Union cause in the Civil War. After he was discharged, he was injured a couple times and discharged, and he decided to make some changes, and he up and went on the Oregon Trail and made his way out to what's today Tacoma, speculating that the Transcontinental Railroad would end somewhere on the Puget Sound, and he wanted to pick that exact spot where it would happen. So he paddled around the Puget Sound for a while and eventually came across a spot and said, "Eureka, Eureka, I found it. This is my spot. This is where I'm going to build my cabin," and that's where he did it, and that's where Old Town Tacoma is today.
And did he live in the cabin?
Did he live in the cabin? Yeah.
Yeah, he did. That was his home.
Yep.
I love that. So let's talk about what can people expect with Santa Visits Old Town.
Sure. So Santa Visits Old Town includes a whole array of really fun community activities. Of course, Santa will be there.
Yes.
And we also have local choirs coming to sing. We'll have children's crafts and activities that kids can do. And we have cocoa and cookies.
Oh, say no more. Cocoa and cookies. I love that. And you mentioned some choirs. What choirs will be there?
Yes, so we have 6 local choirs who will be performing on the cabin's porch. And they include the Kitsap Carolers Dickens Choir will be first up. And then we have 5 choirs from Tacoma Public Schools. We'll have Wainwright, Bryant, and Truman Middle Schools performing, as well as Lincoln and Mount Tahoma High School.
Oh, I love that. Oh, and these are great pictures. Look at this. Well, there's the jolly old elf right there. I love that. Yeah. And boy, people do come out for this, don't they?
We get quite a few people. So we really encourage people, when you first show up, come and check in at the information booth. There's my little guy. And get your ticket to see Santa. We only allow a few families at a time inside the cabin, so it keeps it really nice and comfortable and cozy for people. So show up, sign in, get your ticket, and then while you're waiting for your ticket number to be called, you can do all of the different activities and listen to the choirs and just have a really fun time in Old Town Park.
God, I love it. Is there a fee for this event?
No, this event is really Old Town's gift to the Tacoma community. So we have Connolly Law is our event sponsor, and then the Old Town Business and Professional Association is our neighborhood partner. And so they help to provide the funds that we need to put this event on, and local businesses donate the refreshments for the event. We are collecting food donations for Food Connection at the event. So we ask the people, if they're able, to bring some non-perishable food items. Baby food and infant formula are always in need, and also proteins are also important. So
Absolutely.
bring those and just have a good time.
Oh, I love that. So can people visit the cabin on a different day besides this event, Christopher?
Oh, of course. So we're open on Wednesday through Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. in the winter months. We are closed in January, but reopen again in February. And then the summer months, we're open from 11 to 4 on those same days, Wednesday through Saturday. We're also open on different special events that we have throughout the year, and kids come in on field trips all year long as well, and that's another way that we can see it. And if you'd like to visit the cabin and we're not open during those hours, feel free to give us a call. We can often make arrangements to let people in.
I love that. So how is the cabin funded?
The cabin's funded. We're a private nonprofit, so
Okay.
we are funded through corporate sponsorships from various organizations and companies throughout Tacoma. We're funded through foundation grants. We have a few special events that are fundraisers for us each year, and we also have private donations, individual donations from community members.
I love that. So you mentioned some of the schools that came. Let's talk about some of the outreach. What does the cabin do in terms of that?
So our schools program is our kind of signature program for the Tacoma community and beyond. So we have traveling trunks that go out to classrooms, and kids get to learn about the Oregon Trail and the history of Tacoma, how the city got started through Job Carr's story. And then we do free field trips for preschoolers, elementary schoolers. Sometimes we even get middle school and high school and community college students to come through our doors, and we show them all around the cabin and throughout the Old Town neighborhood, the cool historical landmarks around the area. And then for the general public, we do a variety of different events throughout the year. So we have Craft Saturdays, the second Saturday of every month. That's a different seasonal activity. It's just a drop-in. You don't have to sign up. There's no fee to participate. You just come and make something interesting to take home. And then we also do things like story time in the summers, and Pioneer Days Festival in the fall. So we've always got something new and exciting going on at the cabin.
I love that. Yeah, you guys have some great concerts. I've been to some of those concerts.
Those Wednesday night concerts are really fun.
They are really fun. So how can people best support the cabin?
Well, we always need volunteers, so
There you go.
feel free to contact us at any time if you're interested in volunteering in any way. But also financially, if you would like to support us, you can go on our website. There's links for donations, and also on our Facebook page, there's donation links as well. So that's the best way you can support us. The easiest way.
Outstanding. How many years has Santa visited Old Town?
At least since 2008, so at least 10 years.
Wow. Okay.
We have pictures at least that far back. So he's been coming around for a while.
I love that.
And a lot of kids come to the cabin in other seasons, and they're surprised that Santa is not inside the cabin.
Well, absolutely.
But he can only be there one day a year, so this is the special day.
One day a year, and you get the picture taken.
Yep,
Absolutely.
Saturday, December 8th.
I love that. And there's no charge for the pictures.
Absolutely.
How fabulous. I mean, talk about a great event for the whole family. Get out there, get the cocoa, get the cookies, get yourself dressed up, take the picture. Perfect.
And we have a wonderful photographer who donates her time, and she will make all the photos available online within about a week after the event, and people can download and print as many copies as they want.
Oh my gosh, boy, that is a gift right there. Okay, so who do we need to thank for all this goodness?
First of all, our board and volunteers that really make it all possible. We have lots of volunteers that come and help out with this event and throughout the year for other events too. Our sponsors, Connolly Law Offices, are a specific sponsor for this event, but also our many other sponsors throughout the year. And our signature sponsor is Corona Steel this year. And also Old Town Business and Professional Association. They're our neighborhood sponsor and partner, and they're providing cookies and decorations as well this year too. So. Anything else that you can think of?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
You covered it. Oh, I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Because this is a fabulous event. I mean, this is a hallmark event. Every year people come to it. Great pictures are taken, great education. And I've heard wonderful things about the trunks that go out. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for year-round providing such great education for us and keeping that dream and that vision alive. And I want to have you back here on the couch this spring and see what else you got cooking at the cabin. How's that?
Happy to do it.
All right. I'll see you back here soon, all right?
Thank you.
Thank
When we come back in these seats, we will have the Stadium Dickens Festival. Francis, Mario, and Christy will be here to talk about this event. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.